Hey there, it's Nick from Ruly. In this video I'll show how to use the JSON field type in Ruly. Storing raw JSON can come in handy in some situations. For our first example, we will look at using JSON as part of a template module for future API calls. In this example, I have two models, device and device type. Here I am in the device type model. You'll see a field called CreateJSONSpecs. This field contains a JSON structure that defines how a device should be created. For each type, the JSON structure is different. So to avoid creating multiple API operations, we will store it in this table and inject it later on. Think of this as a reusable template. This new field type comes with JSON validation. Let's remove a bracket which is not valid JSON. Here we see there is an error message when I click on the spell check icon, and also when I try to save, letting me know that my JSON is invalid. Here we see when I type in valid JSON that is not pretty, I can click on the spell check icon to make the JSON pretty. Let's look at how this JSON field is used in an API operation. In the body of this request, instead of hard-coding JSON and creating different operations for each type, we're using a merge field, type CreateJSONSpecs. This dynamically pulls in the JSON from the related device type record. So when this API runs, it injects that JSON template directly into the request body. This makes API operations much more flexible and easier to maintain. The second example of using the JSON field type is storing the raw JSON from API calls. In the majority of cases, extracting the exact data is best, but this is also an option. If we open the response section, we can see that it stores the full response directly from the device record into the CreateDeviceResponse field. At any point, you can extract specific values from that stored JSON in a create or update operation. When mapping fields, you can also simply type the JSON path directly. Ruly will automatically resolve that path and pull the correct value from the stored JSON. This makes it easy to work with complex API responses without needing to predefine every field. In this example, I am extracting the error into the failure reason field. Ruly will support extracting data from the stored raw JSON in text fields like JSON field type, but also from files that contain JSON. Thanks for watching.